UFC 297, there's a lot of talks on who should get the next middleweight title shot, okay? A lot of people are saying Sean Strickland deserves an immediate rematch, including me. I really think with the way that fight went, okay, on how close it was, let's forget about who you think won, who I think won. That's dumb, bro. Officially, Dricus du Plessis won. The belt is around his waist. But with the way that fight went, on how close that fight was, I believe, in my opinion, Sean Strickland should get the immediate rematch. And I understand when they asked Dana White at the UFC 297 post-fight press conference, he's like, we haven't thought about this. Right now, we're not thinking about an immediate rematch with Sean Strickland. Some people are saying Israel Adesanya, okay? And very few people are saying Khamzat Chimaev should get the next middleweight title shot. I know recently he did an interview. I don't know if you guys saw. I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something. He did an interview and he said he was promised the next middleweight title shot. Check this out, bro. Khamzat Chimaev did this interview today, and in my opinion, like, I actually agree with him. Okay, I agree with him, and I'll tell you what after. But I agree with him. He did this interview today, and check out how he feels. Check this out.
I don't know who's gonna fight them else, So. Israel is out. It's I don't know when he's coming back. 27. What is it? 2027 or something years. And all these guys fight each other. Only me who is undefeated, undisputed, like 13-0, like So I don't know. Well, they promised me after this fight, after Usman fight, you will for sure gonna fight for the title, and I win that fight, and I don't know what's going on. I heard some Dana White says like I don't think Khmzat for next for the title, and so that's the bullshit, man. So if you promised me something, you have to answer for your words, man. So I am the guy who I always answer for my words, So. I don't care if it's some president or somebody like king, and if he give me a word, he has to answer for that. So, so I go up there when I give the word. So you have to answer, and if you're gonna die, try to answer that word. So we're doing that. So I will be happy to answer for my word and being killed now. So we'll see. Maybe in USA it's like different mentality, and so I don't know. Now, guys, I will be surprised if that happens. If somebody fight next, not me. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll see. I didn't talk with Dana, and I don't know what they're thinking. Like, he knows better than me, and he won't down with this game. He's open this game as well, so you can say. We'll see. For sure, I'm think like in my mind, it should be me. So, well, I asked them, let me fight, and Hunter. I asked Hunter, like, let me fight UFC 300. So we'll see what they say.
When did you ask him that?
Before this fight.
Before this one. Did you just text him directly, or do you call Hunter Campbell? What's the conversation?
I was in the gym, just training, and I feel secure. I was sick before, as like not long time before, so they was asking me that time. So I said, my manager, let me be healthy first, and then we talk. So when I feel my health is good, so I was in the gym training. It's just right time. So I will be ready, man. They give me the fight in UFC 300. So.
He said if he doesn't get the next middleweight title shot, he's going to be shocked. Now, here's the thing. This last couple weeks, like, he did another interview, like 2 weeks ago or something. He said again that, hey, Dana White, UFC promised me the next middleweight title shot. Like he just said. And he thinks it's going to be him. He's going to be the next title. He's going to be the next guy to get the title shot. Now, in my opinion, like, I understand his frustration. Now, I'm a nobody, dog. I'm just a fan, right? But if I was in his shoes, I would be frustrated too. Why? Because they promised it to him. He says they promised him the next middleweight title shot, right? Obviously, he's going to be frustrated. Now, that's what I mean when I agree with him. I would be frustrated too. What I think was wrong is them promising him the next middleweight title shot. That's the thing. We heard Dana White, like I think it was a month ago, he said he said this. He said that Khamzat, I think it was during the Usman fight, like right before or after the Usman fight. I believe he said that he's gonna get the next middleweight title shot, and that's what he's saying. I just think if they weren't gonna give it to him, it was wrong promising him. And I understand a lot of fans are saying, oh, it's wrong. He's never beat a middleweight. He's never beat, like, who has he fought? That's what Dricus du Plessis was saying. And I completely understand that too. But what I'm trying to say is it was wrong to offer him the middleweight title shot if they're not going to give it to him. Me personally, like I said in the beginning, I think after the way that fight went with Dricus du Plessis and Sean Strickland 100% deserves the middleweight title shot. 100% deserves the middleweight title shot. Just because of how that fight went. Now, if Sean Strickland got smoked, I get it. You don't need to give him the middleweight title shot. And a lot of people are saying, oh, Izzy should get it. Not a lot of people. Most people are saying Sean Strickland should get it. Some people are saying Israel Adesanya should get it. But a lot of people feel like Izzy's going to get it. Not that they want it. They just feel like he's going to get it. I don't think Israel Adesanya deserves a title shot. What I think should happen is what I've seen a lot of people say. Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis rematch. Israel Adesanya versus Khamzat Chimaev. And whoever wins fights each other. That's the perfect thing, man. And in this whole interview, he just seems like he's frustrated, bro. He just seems like he's frustrated because of that promise. And the guy, the interviewer actually asked him, like, oh, like, what would you want if you don't get the middleweight title shot? Because the guy that's interviewing, it seems like he knows, like, he's not going to get the next middleweight title shot. He asked him, he's like, hey, man, what do you want? He's like, if they don't give me the middleweight title shot, give me a lot of money. And he actually does say, like, in this interview, oh, I don't care about belts, this, that. But, yeah, man, I don't think he's going to get the next middleweight title shot. I just don't think so. I have a feeling they're going to give it to Israel Adesanya. I think, like, it's just leaning towards it. Now, Dana White is supposed to, I think, announce it tomorrow in this next couple of days. He said it at the UFC 297 press conference. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But I'm a big Khamzat fan. I like Khamzat Chimaev a lot, man. I like Khamzat Chimaev a lot. But I do think just because how the Sean Strickland fight went, how close it was, Sean Strickland should get the middleweight title shot. And the thing is, like, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, and I've been watching a lot of Dricus du Plessis fans. And it seems like almost everyone is saying the same thing. Almost everyone is saying, let's forget about who you think won or not. But almost everyone is saying that fight could have gone either way. It was a 50-50 fight. Okay, if that means dog. That means Sean Strickland deserves it. But I get it. Like, the Israel Adesanya fight is big because of Dricus du Plessis and Israel's history. But I don't know who's going to get it, man. I can't wait until a crazy fight is announced. I don't know. We don't even know if it's going to be at UFC 300. Khamzat Chimaev said he's ready for UFC 300. In this interview, he also says he's healthy. You know how he was going through some, like, health issues? He says he's ready. But in my opinion, whether it's at UFC 300, I don't think Dricus du Plessis is going to fight at UFC 300. I just think it's too soon. He also did an interview today. Where was it? He did an interview today where he said, like, he has to go back to South Africa and go to, like, an MRI machine and stuff to see what kind of injuries he has. But he said his legs are banged up. He had to wear, like, a boot. He had to wear 2 boots, crutches, or whatever. But we're going to see. I just think UFC 300 is too soon for Dricus du Plessis or Sean Strickland. But let me know what you think of this in the comments. Who do you think Dricus du Plessis should fight next, man? Let me know what you think of this in the comments. It'll mean the world to me if you like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the noti. Thanks so much for watching.